Yeah, no, my name is Linny White. I'm from Colton. I got into racing because, you know, my childhood, my dad raced, and I spent a lot of time at the track, and it was always my dream to race. And once I got the opportunity to do it, I just ran with it.
You talk about the dream to race. It's kind of a unique sport. Those of us who find our way into it, it can be tricky to start. Talk about, your early years in racing to, where you are now.
I started with a Pinto. I tried talking my dad and my grandfather into it, and to help me get it. And I found this car on my way home from work one day. It's $400, and I was probably 19 years old, just had a newborn child, no money, and I went to my granddad and I asked him. I said, "Hey, I want to go racing. How do we buy this?" He said, "You figure out how to buy the car. We'll figure out how to get you to the track." So I scraped up some money to get it, and that was it, man. Once I got around the track, we didn't do very good the first year, but I was just, it was like a drug. I was addicted, and it turned into a passion, and it's what I eat, breathe, and sleep thinking about, you know what I mean? So we do it as a family still. Me and my dad still do it together. I got a couple guys that come and help us all the time, and they keep bringing fast race cars for me, so we just keep doing it.
One thing you mentioned right there, fast race cars. You've been the talk of the pits, you and Zampa, tearing it up here in the inaugural season of the Cars Tour West. What does it mean to have the Cars Tour here on the West Coast, first of all? And then second of all, what does it mean to you to be able to compete in such a competitive series?
Yeah, Tim Huddleston's done a real good job, and Kevin Harvick putting this thing together. There's some real good talent here. Me and Dylan, we got a rivalry, but we just go out and we race hard. You know what I mean? The best man's going to win at the end of the day. Sometimes we're going to bump, sometimes we're not, and we're just going to keep on going and doing what we do.
Absolutely. Now you guys hit your first practice session. You got one more coming up. How did the car feel right off the bat, and what are you needing to make change-wise in order to get the car dialed in for tonight?
I'm going to gamble. We had a good car last night. It was really consistent. It run real good. I'm not going to chase the track. Track's a lot slower today, so we're gonna just stick with what we had last night. We're gonna see if it comes to us.
And who would you like to thank today?
Clay Wooster owns a car. He lets me drive it. He's an awesome dude. Helps me. He works on these cars all week long. And Chris, Josh, my wife, my dad. They're the ones that come and make it all happen. I'm the lucky one that gets in to get in there and hold the steering wheel. Apache Rental Group help us get here. Swift Springs, War Racing Shocks. Myself, I do the chassis for this one and the 16 car. And we have a good time. We come out here and do it as a family and as a team.